Kelly, and you can finally watch adult films vertically.
Bog Panda.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bog Panda. I am Dr. Mike at Official Pagan on everything, and joining me, as always.
Hi, everybody. I'm the host that knows how introductions are supposed to work. I'm Kelly at KELLITHUL on Twitter and Instagram. And if you get a chance, we'd appreciate you maybe subscribing, liking some of the videos, drop a comment or two down there. We'd love to hear from you. And if you get a chance, check out the links in the descriptions or go to our website and check out our fine merchandise on our t-shirt store.
And either Patreon or OnlyFans, we're still up in the air on that. See, with OnlyFans, you can support your favorite DJ.
Oh.
I don't know if you've ever seen the OnlyFans commercials.
I have not.
Yeah, so they don't mention in the commercials the actual, probably like 98% of what brings in OnlyFans business. But it's like, support your favorite this, support this. And one of the big ones that kept popping up for me, I guess, because I mainly search for music related things, was support your favorite DJ. OnlyFans.
Yep. I don't know.
And maybe soon, your favorite retro gaming podcast.
There you go.
I think we make a splash on there, sir.
Keep thinking that. It's that positive attitude.
Another group of people that's been making a splash is, of course, Buy Stuff. They're an online store. Great name for an online store, by the way. Buy Stuff. I like it.
Good, direct to the point.
Yeah. They make a lot of really cool aftermarket products for home arcades. Risers, artwork, things like that, so you can customize your home arcade experience a little bit more. I think it's really cool. Their stuff looks really good. I'm personally going to be purchasing, they have a riser for the At Games Legends Mini. I know At Games' whole thing is you don't need a riser with our stuff. It's all one piece. It's physically taller, the At Games arcades, than the arcade 1-up ones are, but that's because they have larger marquees. The actual control deck is like 2 or 3 inches shorter than the arcade 1-ups are. And then, of course, I use it mainly for pinball, so it's even shorter. So it's kind of a weird height thing that's going on with it. So I just need that little extra couple of inches that they offer on there, and it'll be perfect for me. I won't need to sit. It won't be awkward standing. It's going to be a good time. But they've come up with another pinball solution for us, a special T&T rotating TV stand. Now, what did you think when I sent this to you, sir?
So loved the concept to begin with, and then watched the video of them demonstrating, because not only for pinball, but it's, for playing straight up video games, configuring it for doing racing games. It super flexible, looks very sturdy, and so I was interested in something like that. And I said, boy, the execution's going to need to be pretty good on this for it to be a candidate for something for me to look into. But based on everything I see, it looks really solid and very flexible and functional.
And for anybody who's not sure what we're talking about, think the At Games Legends Mini in the way that you can rotate the monitor, only rotating your entire TV. Looks like you can put a fairly large TV on the stand, mounted onto the back of the stand. You can rotate it for playing vertical games or lay it out for playing pinball.
Yep.
So it gives you a lot of options there. I can see a lot of cool things with that, a lot of cool custom setups that people have going on using this thing.
Yeah, and they, the demo video, and so the demo video itself is great because you do get to see it go through its paces. I really think they need to give the narrator of this a little extra coffee or something to begin with, because it is a very laconic delivery of the information through it all. It's all accurate and it's all tracks what's going on, but there couldn't be anybody less excited than this guy in describing what is something he should be super excited about, because it's some pretty amazing features. But just kind of seeing it, as Mike said, so think about the TV kind of straight up and being able to pivot at 90 degrees there, and then being able to drop it down to a pinball table angle. And they were showing it a lot with the At Games Gamer Pro, which comes with pinball buttons on the side, on the whole At Games ecosystem and all that kind of stuff. And so you basically get a Legends pinball, for all intents and purposes, with this stand, the monitor, and the Gamer Pro system.
That's a good way to put it. This is sort of like having the Legends Pro pinball with the functionality of the Legends Arcade Mini.
Yep.
Where you can still rotate it back to play standard video games on there.
Yep. And then you're, of course, not even limited. Well, you're not even limited with the At Games Legends pinball, but this one's even, I think, a little more open and showing if your video pinball, your digital pinball is Windows based, or some of these other ones, it's still very easy because it's just, there's your monitor. What are you piping into your monitor? And it could be At Games infrastructure stuff, it could be Windows stuff, whatever you want. And you've got it's at your discretion now what your table is and all that kind of stuff. And most of the video that they had, I think they're showing like a 50-inch, again measured in that highly misleading diagonal fashion, but the 50-inch TV, which is no small thing, and spinning that kind of vertical, horizontal, down on the slant, and it looked excellent, because get it to butt right up to the the pedestal, which is a separate price. Got to kind of do that. We should probably talk about price here in a second, but you can get a pedestal for like the Gamer Pro, and can get it to match right up from there. But it looks like just a great piece of equipment, and at $375, right?
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
I think the correct price is right here.
Yep. And so you start to this is back to kind of your photo booth math kind of part. It's like, okay, so $375 for that Gamer Pro, which you can get at Buy Stuff for about $200. So now you're at $575. I get a monitor, a big monitor, and so you roll up basically to an At Games pinball price there. But what's kind of nice about this is like, yeah, it's pinball, but now it's not. Now it's a racing thing. Now it's a straight game thing. So it looks, depending on what kind of flexibility and what you want to go. And they also have other aftermarket things, racing chairs and all that, so that you could build a really nice thing, different yokes that you can kind of attach to these various things, like the Gamer, either the steering wheel or more of the Star Wars Yoki kind of thing. So good stuff. They have you should go to Buy Stuff because they have good stuff. Take a look at a lot of the different things they have.
And they're not sponsoring this video, but they should.
Yet. Yeah. But we're big fans. We'd be even bigger fans if you have stuff to try out.
Yeah, I think this is a really, really cool product. Personally, it's not for me. I already kind of have this covered with my At Games Legends Mini, and I'm building out an arcade. But this is one of those things where if space was more of an issue for me, if I didn't have a whole room to devote to gaming, then this would be great. Yeah, you're putting a bunch of money into it, like you said, but now you have your pinball table, you have vertical gaming, you have horizontal gaming, you can get a racing chair. So if this was going to be one big showpiece, just like we talked about with full-size arcade cabinets and things like that, this is definitely a way to go for that. It's not for me personally, but that's because I'm doing a really specific thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it would be the backbone for the multicade and the indol multicades, because you just really now have the option to kind of go everywhere with it, which would be fantastic. So depending on your circumstances, what you're trying to do, if you're kind of saying, look, I got one spot, I got some room for something, and I want to maximize what I can do with that, this is absolutely worth a look, because this is going to give you so much flexibility. and kind of create some pretty great experiences for you in terms of what you'll be able to do. So absolutely worth a look.
Yeah, I think in terms of flexibility, this is probably the best product that's out there right now. Just because you're, like you said, running whatever you want on it. And then the functionality of it to, angle it for pinball, to have vertical or horizontal gaming on there, pump in whatever you want, whether it's at games, an Atari Fight Stick, Super Console X, your PC, whatever it is that's connecting to there just through HDMI. So this is going to give you the most flexibility of anything I've seen in the home arcade space.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I think unfortunately for the Atari Fight Stick, I think you need a 70-inch TV to be able to have it actually max out, which might be beyond the specs of this, but we can go pretty big with this anyway. But yeah, but it does give you, to your point, tons of flexibility. So take a look at this. So we've got include a link to the video there. We extend an offer of our services to buy stuff in the future. If you want a peppier narration of your videos, we're there for you. We'll do it up. But take a look.
If they want to maybe jump on our OnlyFans, do an interview, OnlyFans exclusive, buy stuff in Bog Panda.
Yep. I don't know if that's gonna be a big selling point or not, but why not give it a shot? So cool. All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's it, sir.
Excellent. Well, thanks again, folks, for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, everybody.